Wait, so you mean to tell me that hair cream can bring people back to life? Huh, interesting. Hey everyone, this is Wendell and Wild Animation Bliss, and welcome to another At the Movies Corner where I reviewed the most recent animated films that came out. So today's animated film that I'll be reviewing today is the new stop-motion horror film, Wendell and Wild. And before I get into my thoughts about this film, here are a few words from the channel. Alright Animaniacs, now let's get on the social media train. Want to chat with us in 100 words or less? Then check out our Twitter account. Want to chat with us within a group? Then check out our Facebook account. Want to get the lowdown on everything dealing with animation on this channel? Then check all the above. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So Wendell and Wild stars Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key, and it's about these two demon brothers named Wendell and Wild who want to go to the land of the living so they can start doing some business up there. And along the way, they end up meeting with a human girl named Kat, who's the only one who can summon them to the land of the living. So when Kat summons Wendell and Wild to the land of the living, she wants the two demons to try to bring back her dead parents, which she feels a lot of guilt over since they died many years ago, and since then she has started to toughen up as a person. And so when Wendell and Wild attempted to bring back Kat's dead parents, they ended up having some crazy consequences along the way. So what are my thoughts about this film? I really enjoyed this film. This was one of my most anticipated animated films of 2022. And when I heard that Henry Selick was coming back to animate another film, I was really excited about this because I grew up with a lot of Henry Selick's works in the past, like The Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline and James and the Giant Peach, to name a few, and I really enjoyed most of his movies. Most of them. So when I heard that he was directing the film Wendell and Wild, of course I had to go and check this film out. And this film didn't disappoint me. So what are some things that I did like about this movie? Well, the first thing I really liked about this movie was the plot itself. I really like the fact that the plot is about a young girl named Kat who wants to bring back her dead parents, and she ends up enlisting the help of two demons to do so. And I really like how the film was able to present this plot point and have a lot of interesting twists along the way. Like, there are some things about Kat's character that you didn't really know about at the very beginning, and you don't discover till towards the end of the film, which I won't go into because I don't want to spoil this film for anybody who hasn't seen it. But yeah, I really liked the plot of this film as it was very interesting, and I wanted to see how this type of plot would go with a film like this. Another thing that I liked about this film was the visual style and the animation. Now, if you have seen any of Henry Selick's previous films, you'll notice that most of his animated films have a nightmarish visual style. Like, all the characters look very creepy, and it was no different here. And I really love how all the demon characters look in this film, especially Wendell and Wild themselves, as they look very creepy, but yet very exaggerated and comedic at the same time. And I just love the creepy atmosphere of this film, and I think that the creepy visuals of this film complement very well to the creepy atmosphere of the film. And then I also love the animation style itself. Like, it's been a long time since we last seen a stop-motion animated film, and I'm glad that we're able to get a new one in Wendell and Wild. And I really love the stop-motion animation of this film, as the characters move very fluently, and I really love that janky movement to the characters as they bring a lot of creepiness to the film. And then another thing I really liked about this film were the vocal performances. I really love Jordan Peele's and Keegan-Michael Key's performances as Wendell and Wild themselves, as they made the characters sound very hilarious and yet threatening whenever they need to get intense or something like that. And I also love Angela Bassett's portrayal as the sister in this movie, as she made the sister sound like a nurturing yet intense character at the same time. And I really love how she's able to voice the character, and I love the sister's interactions with Kat throughout this movie. So I really enjoyed most of the vocal performances throughout this film, as they made the characters sound very excitable and very intense at the same time. Now, if there was a minor issue that I have with this film was that the pacing was all over the place with this film. Like, the film moves at such a fast pace that it was really hard to keep up with all the plot lines that was going on throughout this film. Like, you have the plot line of Kat trying to bring back her dead parents, and then you have the plot line of Wendell and Wild trying to establish a business up in the world of living, and then of course you have the plot line about the Claxons trying to tear down Kat's hometown, and you have all of these different plot lines going on in this one film, and because the film moves at such a fast pace, it's really hard to keep up with all these plot lines at once. But overall, I really enjoyed watching Wendell and Wild. Even though the pacing was a bit too fast in this film and it caused a lot of issues in regards to following the plot, I really enjoyed the plot of this film, as well as the Nightmare's visual style and the animation, and the vocal performances were very well done in this film. So if you love stop motion animated films, or you're a huge fan of Henry Selick's works, then I definitely recommend you check out Wendell and Wild. So those are my thoughts on Wendell and Wild, and tell me in the comments down below, have you seen Wendell and Wild? And if you have, did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? And what's your favorite stop motion animated horror film? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Wendell Wild Animation Bliss, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and happy Halloween, you guys! Hey animation fans, like this video? If you want to see more animated content from this channel, then please hit that big old animated subscribe button so that you can get more awesome content from this channel.